Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for tuning in to another flight on the channel today. Today, I have a good one for you, man. I got a special one for you today. We are going to be flying today in the Fenix Airbus A320 Block 2 version 2. I think I finally got it working. So I'm super excited about that. We'll see. We'll make sure everything comes up as it should, man. I've been having a lot of issues and a lot of trouble with the whole Phoenix joint recently, but I think I finally got it squared away, and I'm really excited about that. So, I'm hoping to get our first flight done today. I'm hoping. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm able to get everything taken care of. So let me do a couple of quick things on the YouTube side, just so people can find this, can tune in and find the can find the stream, and then we'll get ready to get out of Dodge here. Shouldn't take too long, just about 30 seconds to get everything taken care of, and we're good to go. All right. So, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Like I say, man, I'm super excited about this flight. Hopefully we can get everything taken care of today and actually get out of Dodge and get up in the air. But we'll see. Let me make sure everything is on and we're good to go. All right, cool, man. So we're good. Man, so excellent, man. First flight in the Phoenix today. I have tried for about 2 days to get this joint working, and I have not been able to get it working. So hopefully today will be the day where, today will be the day where this actually works. If so, I'll be super excited about it. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to come today from a complete cold and dark start. I am flying today on the IAE version. I haven't flown this version yet. This will be the first time I've ever been in this particular plane or flown this joint, so I am really excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll see what happens today as we get ready to head out of Detroit. So we're gonna go complete cold and dark start, and let's go ahead and get started, man. So we'll get bat 1 and bat 2 on. We'll go ahead with the external power, but we'll also start up the APU just to get that cracking and cranking before we get into some other things. This will actually kind of be like a first flight and also like review and impressions, because I haven't had a chance to really review the plane or fly the plane and stuff like that yet. So we'll see how that goes. Let me move this over just a little bit. Maybe we can get a little view of the throttle quadrant as well as I'm climbing out and doing my thing. So, all right. So we got that up. APU's coming online, which is great. Let's go ahead and get our flight plan entered in here. It says we're 68 minutes off, which is okay. So let's go ahead and make sure everything's working correctly, because like I said, I have had some issues. Right now, the only issue I'm getting, and I don't know if this is showing up inside of the stream as well. I'm getting a little flicker, like maybe every 25 seconds or so. I get this little flicker thing that happens, and I don't know if that's driver related or what with my graphics driver or not, but we'll see. Oh man, it says that I still have my gear up from before. Hopefully that resets. Hopefully that resets. I think you might be able to see that little flicker I'm getting on my end as well. So it's a little weird, but we'll see. We'll see if that clears. I didn't realize that I had the landing gear up from my last flight, but that'll be okay. Maybe it'll clear out. But anyway, let's go ahead and get everything entered in today. So we're gonna be Delta 922, and let's bring our flight plan up. Will be 210. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean 21 on the cost index. Our flight level today is going to be 200. We'll go ahead and grab the winds and throw on the APU bleed. We'll throw on some AC for the passengers as we start boarding here. So go over to mass and balance, and we'll go ahead and start loading. I'm gonna do a fast time load today, just 6 minutes, just so we can get out of Dodge and get that taken care of. You can go ahead and bring the jetway over. Cargo doors, everything like that's open, which is great. I do need to change some settings in here just because I don't think that I haven't had the chance to save any of these defaults yet. So all of that should be good. We'll link the barrels. I won't do anything with the SDS or anything. I haven't had a chance to test with that yet. So we'll leave everything just how it is, and we'll save that as default for now. All right. So we're looking good. Everything is rolling along well. All right, cool. Everything's rolling along good like that. So we got our winds. I'll go ahead and get the winds entered in here. Then once we do that, we will get our flight plan taken care of. So today we're going to be departing runway 28 right. 21 right, and we'll be doing the Calvin 2 departure, and we'll just go direct Calvin. No transition today, so we'll do it like that. And we're looking good, so that's fine. We should be Calvin to SC, and then we're coming in runway 10 right today into Columbus. So, not departure. We are coming in arrival. We're going to come in ILS 10 right from the Dublin 1 arrival, and from SE. All right. We won't have any vias today. All right, got that entered in there. We'll grab our weights and everything in just a moment. Predicted wind shear up. Let me hop on the network, which I should have been on. We'll hop on the network. I don't think there's any air traffic control on right now, but we'll see. And it is not, so we get our auto ATC today, which is 7405. And we're good there. All right, cool. So boarding, is getting taken care of. We got 91 boarded right now. Fuel's in the tanks. We're refueled, and we're looking good. Turn on our fuel pumps for now. You can kill the external power because the APU is up. Today we're going to have an initial climb, constraint of 7,000 coming out of Detroit. So we'll get that entered in, and we'll go ahead and align these IRSs as well. So we'll wait for those to get aligned. Emergency brakes up, seatbelt signs on. We'll go navs and strobes to navs to 1, strobes to auto, crew supply oxygen, and ground control is on. Cool. So we'll wait for everything to get, wait for our IRSs to get aligned, which will take a little bit of time. In the meantime, let's go grab our load sheet information from our AOC. Oh man, excuse me, long day. Cool. Alright, so our boarding is completed. Right now, we'll wait for those IRSs to get aligned. And we'll do some quick tests before we get out of Dodge here. So we'll do engine 1 fire test, APU, engine 2. We will do our smoke and cargo tests. Alright, so we'll hit that. Get that, we'll get a couple more alarms there. We hit our PA so we can hear our announcements. And we should have one more. We may have one more. Cool. Alright, we're still going to get that landing gear not up locked. That's on me. I started the sim with them up from my last flight. That's okay, no big deal. Get some pedestal lights going, a little flood there, and we'll get the lights here popping off too. Alright, so right now we're just chilling. We gotta wait for our IRSs to align. In the meantime, while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and get our charts pulled up for today. And I gotta relaunch Navigraph. Okay, we're looking good. All right, so let's get Navigraph put up here so we can look at our charts. Navigraph. I thought I already had this entered in, but that's okay. All right, get signed in. And our code's going to be XDYHZ87. Cool. All right, so we'll grab our ground charts. We'll grab our departure charts. Again, we're doing the Calvin 2 departure out of Detroit today. So we're going to be departing here, runway 21 right. Is that correct? 21 left. We're departing runway 21 right. Oh, they gave me right. Okay, excuse me. They gave me 21 right, so we're going to depart runway 21 right, come on down, do what we got to do, get on down the fall. Our initial climb today is 17,000, so it's 170. All right. All right, cool. So everything is still getting aligned. We will grab our weight, and we'll get that entered, sent over. Then we'll grab our information for our takeoff. So we'll do a toga, we'll do packs on, we'll sync our final load sheet, grab the weather, calculate that up, and send that over to the MCDU. And we're looking great. Now the only other thing, 1640, we gotta make sure that that's entered in. 1640. Cool. Excuse me for the yawns, man. Been a long day, but awesome. All right, so we got that taken care of. So right now we're just waiting for the IRSs to align. Once those align, we will be ready to get out of Dodge. Haven't heard that noise before. I don't know what that was. Okay. I feel like I would have saw those IRSs pop up a little sooner. So let me reset them real quick. I feel like they're not coming on. Let me do that again. Let me go. Try to realign them. I should be getting a message here that they're aligning though, so I hope that that is not another issue that I'm dealing with here, but we'll see. Give it a few minutes and see if it ends up aligning. Let's check our flight plan. Altimeter is 3021. Alright, so it looks like we're waiting. We still got 6 minutes. 6 minutes for those to align. So we will start a timer just to see, just to make sure. And in the meantime, we'll grab our other message, which will be our final load sheet. And we'll accept that. All right. All right, so for now, we can get the doors closed up. We can get the jetway pushed back, which is what happens. Soon we'll get a quick outside view of the beautiful, man. That Fenix is beautiful. I haven't downloaded any liveries just yet, so I heard, you know, a lot of people were having trouble with liveries and things like that, so I haven't even gotten a chance to touch it yet. I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with any liveries right now. I'm just gonna get in here and get it popping. But man, I'm so excited about this block 2. We'll see what the performance is like in comparison to V1. I think it's gonna be pretty similar. I think it's gonna be pretty dope. From a performance perspective. Let me check this again real quick and see. Yeah, it's still. But we'll be good. So we're just waiting on the IRSs right now. Oh, I gotta update this nav data for sure. This nav data is really out of date. So I'll get that updated after this flight. I didn't notice that. Right now, I'm just chilling, waiting for the IRSs to align. So I'm just looking at some things in the menu here to see if there's like any major changes between this version and last version. I promise we're gonna get pushed back and get up in the air here very soon. But can't go anywhere without the IRSs being aligned. So it says 6 minutes before. We're right at about 4 minutes, so it should be about 2 more minutes left. But I'm just going over the flight plan and making sure that everything's entered in well, the right way, and we'll get out of Dodge here very soon. Right. So about another minute, we should be lined up with our GPS or our IRS and ready to go. I don't know why I'm not getting there should be an indication that we're aligning. I don't know why that's not popping up. But we'll see what happens here in about 35 seconds because we should be aligned. I haven't heard of any issues with the IRS or anything like that. So hopefully this is going to come online here in just a minute. There we go. There we go. So perfect. So we are aligned now and we're ready to go. Like I said, we're going to get that little landing gear thing, but no problem. Everything else is good to go. So right now we can get ready to get pushed back. Again, we don't have any air traffic control on right now. We got Atlanta Center, Toronto Center, but nobody else. So we'll flip. We are on Unicom, which is cool. So let's look outside real quick. There shouldn't be any other planes around us or anything because I don't see anybody else online. Now we're taking off runway 21 right? I keep forgetting I need to write this down. But 21 right. So let's take a look at our charts real quick. Our ground charts. And 21 right is going to be right over here. So we're going to taxi via Gulf. We'll taxi via Uniform 7 to Gulf. We'll cross runway 27 right at Gulf. Down to Victor. Down to Mike. So that's going to be our taxi today. So we'll keep that up for just a second. So let us go ahead and let everyone know. In Detroit traffic, Delta 922, push and start, gate Alpha 55. Detroit. Cool. So let's go ahead and get pushed back. Hopefully our controls work today because this will be a lot of work and a lot of time wasted if it doesn't. But let's see. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn on our, we'll turn the strobes on with the navs on, and we will turn on our beacon light. And we can disconnect the ground power unit, chocks and cones. We can disconnect and we'll connect the tug. And we'll get started with our pushback. Hopefully everything goes well. Fingers crossed. If not, this will be a lot of wasted time. This will be my third day trying to get this thing working, but I think we're going to be okay now. So. Excuse me. It's been a long day, but I wanted to come home and see if I couldn't get this joint working, man. I've been going at it for a couple of days now. Right, so turn the parking brake off.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross check.
Push it back. I think this will look cool into the evening. Like, should be a nice little evening flight, especially kind of see, like I mentioned in another, or that video didn't get saved because the plane was messing up so bad. But these displays just look totally different than version one. So they have that like blue black backlight to them, but I feel like it's gonna enhance the nighttime viewing for them. So I'm pushing back way too far. All right, we're Gucci. All right, so right now we can disconnect the tug. Uh, I hope that everything's okay. I really do. Well, anyway, right now we'll get the tug disconnected and we'll go ahead and get the engine started. We'll start with engine 2. It should take about a minute and 15 seconds to go through the startup process. Oil pressure is coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our air. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap, pull on each side to adjust, put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be
is good as well. All right.
We hope you have a great flight.
Awesome. So we got the engines up. We can go ahead and kill the APU. We'll do a quick flight control check. So we got full left, full right, and full right rudder, full left rudder, and Lord willing this plane moves, man. Oh man, please. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll kick off the parking brake. We'll arm the ground spoilers. We can go flaps 1 and auto brake max. Oh, and I feel like it's not going to move. Let's see. Oh, it's so weird. Dang it. This literally just worked for me a couple minutes ago. Let's see. Mm. Dang. Let's see. Man. So I think we're back to the same thing where there's something with these rudder pedals that's not allowing me to go. But I literally just tested this prior to turning this on, and it was working. So I gotta figure this out, man. This really sucks. Really sucks. I'm all ready to go here, and this isn't working. So let me try something here. There's something weird going on with these rudders. So with the rudder pedals, I think. Let me switch the profile real quick and see if that does anything. No. Let me try profile 1. Still nothing. Man, I really thought that this was gonna work today. Really don't want to buy new rudder pedals right now. I don't know why this is not working. Let's try that. Nothing going. They're not even registering that I'm doing it. That I'm doing anything. It's not even registering the rudder inputs on this one. Sheesh, man, it really sucks. Dang it. Default. Doesn't matter if I plug them. Still not gonna let it move. Well, we're going to do some live troubleshooting real quick just to see. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of
Cabin
time
crew
on
seats
this.
for takeoff.
Set 620. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Let's see. Do some live troubleshooting. If anyone can think of anything to why these brakes aren't working, be my guest. Because I don't know either. Trying to see if something else might be mapped to them. Nothing else mapped to them. sure. I don't know why this is happening, but we'll see. I wonder if there's a driver for it. Let me see. Well, there's a driver for it. There's also advanced calibration software. So maybe if I download both of those and just kind of see what happens. But as for right now, I'm kind of dead in the water. I'm not able to use my rudder pedals, and they're not allowing me to. See, the weird part is like this is the right, and it should be right axis. See, like even this, like if I try to put this input in, oh, okay, that one shows X, right? Right. But oh, oh. So what is this? Let me clear it. Let me clear. Maybe that's causing some issues. Because now, that's showing that it's fully depressed. Take that off for a second. And that's showing, okay, let me see something with that. Still not moving, all right? Nor rudder's really working though. Oh. All right, there's a driver. So let me see about that. Let's see. I'll probably have to start the whole thing over, obviously, but there's a couple drivers. Maybe I just need to update the drivers for it on this new one. We don't want to move first. I don't feel like, okay, there we go. There we go. So that's different. Still no movement. Ugh. Try to update the drivers. Alright, we'll update the drivers and see if there's any change. There's also this calibration calibration tool that is obviously the rudder pedals are being acknowledged. Yeah, the rudder pedals are being acknowledged, so that's no issue. I don't need to change any values or anything like that. Everything seems to be working out just fine. So I feel like they're pretty sensitive, but that's been a knock on these Thrustmaster pedals, is that they're super sensitive in the rudder area. The brakes feel okay, but we'll update the drivers and see what's going on. Oh man, it sucks. I'm all set up. I'm ready to go, and can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. If anyone has any tips or tricks or oh, well, as for now, I want to update the drivers, which I just did. And I mean, everything's being recognized, so I know they're working, but they are just causing me problems right now with this aircraft. And that's just the weirdest thing. Like when I plug in the rudders, it's like it's affecting the throttle, which is strange. There's just something going on right now, and I don't know what it is. No change. I've already opened up a case with Fenix for this to figure out what's going on. But man, I'm pretty bummed out. I just set this whole thing up. I'm ready to fly. And I cannot get this plane to move at all. I know I backed up a little bit too far. But that's okay, but I don't know. Something with these rudder pedals. Go back into the settings one more time. right now I'm just reinstalling everything. I'm having some trouble with, I'm trying to check and see if I'm having the same issue with the CFM aircraft as I'm having with the IEA. So we'll get it loaded in. For whatever reason, it's just not working if the rudder pedals are plugged in. Won't allow the plane to move. So I'm gonna do a quick test and just see. I want to see if it's just an issue with the IAE or the CFM aircraft does it as well. Same deal, no go. Well, I have a ticket in with Fenix about this. See what they can tell me. I'll restart it again with the rudder pedals out and just see. But we'll see what Fenix can tell me about this, because I cannot get it to work. Even now when I'm unplugged, it's still not working. Yeah. Oh well. Well, that'll be it for the night. I tried. Y'all have a good night.